That's right guys, it's head-to-head time. So I've got the Traxxas, the Trax Teton 1/18 scale monster truck, and I've got the HBX clone. Alright guys, I was going to start off by speed testing both the cars, but my GPS decided to run out of battery. So I set up the ramp, and I'm going to do a few ramp tests to see how much these cars differ with the non-oil-filled suspension. Oil-filled suspension being a 1/18, being a 1/16, there's got to be differences. So yeah, we'll get started, see how we go. So what I thought about doing was doing a couple of different length jumps. One sitting as the car is now, maybe a meter, and then 2 meters, and see what the difference is. I'll just go straight to full throttle and see what happens. I might have to let off the throttle or hit the brakes depending on how the car is oriented in the air. So I go straight to full throttle. Yeah, I did have to hit the brakes then. So that's alright, landed about there I reckon. Alright, now we'll try the same thing with the Traxxas Teton. Straight to full throttle, see what happens. Oh wow, that was a much better jump. Probably landed around about the same spot though. Round about there I reckon, yeah, maybe a little bit further. Alright, I'll try it again with both cars. I'll leave the markers where they are and see if I can actually beat them. But I don't know how I'm going to get more speed with the HBX with this delay, but we'll see. That was actually a little bit before that, so that's alright. I might leave the car there and go straight in with the Traxxas Teton. Alright, full throttle again. Well, that was shorter, but it was definitely a nicer jump with the oil-filled shocks. Without the delay, the Traxxas Teton definitely looks better when it jumps. Alright, now I've measured out 3 foot, so I'll go from there, see how far we can get. Alright, here we go again, full throttle with the HBX. Oh, I didn't keep throttling then. I did see where it landed though. So it landed, I reckon, about there. Alright, I really don't want to have a crash like that with the Teton, so I'm definitely going to have to do a bit of throttle control possibly. But same thing, full throttle, here we go, from about 3 foot away. Yeah, much nicer jump, but it wasn't really, again, much further than the HBX. Last one from about 3 foot away, full throttle, here we go. Oh well, that was a better jump, but definitely not as far. Oh wow, that was a nice jump. Again, it wasn't really much past the red marker. I definitely like the Teton for longer jumps, obviously. Much smoother with the oil-filled shocks. Again, yeah, it's just an all-around smoother car to jump. Not taking away anything from the HBX clone though. These are excellent cars. Alright guys, I think the last jump test will have to be from all the way back there. So just go full throttle until I hit the jump and see how far the cars go. Oh, if I can line it up. Oh, almost hit myself. 3's always the lucky one, isn't it? Alright guys, here we go. Oh, yep, nose in. Definitely jumps better on 3S. I can say that right now. I did see where it landed. Round about there, I reckon. So, yeah, it was a decent jump. I mean, straight on the nose, no damage, lights are still going. Yeah, these are tough cars for the price. Alright, here we go with the Teton. Wow, that was much easier to line up. Didn't really go much further than the blue marker again. Oh, hit myself. Almost landed in the water. Yeah, I can't line it up properly. No, here we go. I think this is like the 7th attempt. Straight into the rose plant. It's so hard to line up. Alright guys, got a bit of charge in the GPS. We'll start this speed test now. So we've got it on peak. Recording on 0. We'll start off with the HBX or Linxtech. Here we go. Still just on 2S. It's got no center to this thing, and drag brakes. There we go. All right, we got 29 kilometers an hour. Now for the Traxxas Teton. Recording on 0. Whoa, needs a trim. Oh, we got 28 kilometers an hour. All right, we'll try that again. 28 kilometers an hour. They're much straighter. Much more controllable than the Linxtech or Linxtech. Not down the gutter. 28 kilometers an hour. So the HBX on 2S is 1 kilometer an hour faster. I think on 3S we got 41 kilometers an hour. So the Linxtech or HBX clone is quite a fast little car. One more time with the Traxxas Teton. Really thought it would have got faster than 28 kilometers. Not sure how charged these batteries are either. Does seem very smooth though. That's the other thing with this car. It is a very smooth car. Ah, we go 29 kilometers an hour. So they are exactly the same speed on 2S. Excellent, guys. All right, guys, there's only one more sort of proper test that I want to try out with these two particular cars. I'm pretty much going to go full throttle into a corner and see if they roll or not. I think, again, the Traxxas with oil-filled shocks will have a slight benefit over the non-oil-filled shocks on the Linxtech, but that's what I want to find out. So again, we'll start off with the Linxtech. I'll just go full throttle and turn as soon as I think I've got enough speed to maybe roll it. So here we go. Oh, yep, that's a roll for sure. Oh. All right, try that one more time. Yep, definitely. All right, I'll go one more time with the Linxtech, but as soon as I start turning, I'll hit the brakes and see if it actually slides into the corner instead of rolling. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's all right. That's a lot better. So the Linxtech, if you want to steer quickly, definitely hit the brakes. Yeah, that's really good. All right, we'll do exactly the same thing with the Traxxas. I'm hoping that the oil-filled shocks really do benefit this car in this scenario. Now here we go. I had to hit the brakes then, but it wasn't going to slide. It wasn't going to flip. That's a really good thing. So I'll do it again, but I'll try and steer a little bit earlier. Here we go, second attempt. Oh, there we go. Yep, definitely rolled. All right, so last one will obviously be with the brakes. As soon as I enter the corner, I'll hit the brakes and see if it slides as the Linxtech did. Here we go. Oh, very nice. I want to try that again because that did look very smooth. Nice. Yeah, I absolutely love this car. Definitely one of the funnest cars I've had. One of the funnest little front yard bashes. Yeah, this is seriously one of the best 1/18 scales I've ever had. Alright guys, so the results in the end weren't that far apart. They both got 29 kilometers an hour on 2S. They both jump around about the same distance. The only thing is the Traxxas Teton definitely looks and acts better with the oil-filled shocks and a more precise servo for jumping and, you know, just all-round stability. But the Linxtech are great cars for the price. They are half, if not less, if you search around, than the Traxxas Teton. but there's a few things that I would have to change if this was my car, because it's not mine, this is actually my dad's. But I'd have to change the oil, the shocks to oil filled. I would have to change the 3-in-1 board over to something else, or just change it straight over to brushless, because I cannot handle the delay or the drag brakes. I do not like drag brakes or gyros or anything at all. I would definitely prefer knowing that I'm doing the driving, that I'm making the mistakes. So personally, I don't use gyros or anything at all. That's why I would definitely go with the Traxxas Teton out of the box. But as I said, with a few modifications, upgrades, these things could be unbelievable. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I do have a couple more 1/18 scales coming to put up against the Traxxas Teton. They're on their way. Can't wait. Cheers. Catch you in the next video. And as always, stay safe.